Angifuni ke ukungasho ukuthi uDJ beka rocker one time. Yabona masiqala siphenika. Sibona ngazi ukuthi yo it's lala baqala. uDJ uvele wathi lalelani, the house is on fire. Indlu iyawa boo. Hayi kwavele kwayiparty one way. DJ, big up, you did an amazing job.
Hello, sanibonani Dumelang, igama uZandi, isibongo umfeka umalwandle lo lwandle kalola lwezibhekane zona sihambela lekude phezulu.
Hello my beautiful students, hello my beautiful graduates, because I know that you are in this channel because you want to learn, you want to be inspired, you want to be educated, and you still want to be entertained somewhere, somehow, isn't it? So I am back as promised with a second installment, a part 2 of me reviewing the experience that I got from G's show. That's my point of view. So I am doing this review on 2 points, or rather on 2 perspectives. Let us correct the English. 2 perspectives and 2 perspectives only. Number 1, I am doing this from a perspective of being a chiller. Having watched Mark G starting the channel, you remember Mark G when he still started the channel with that white t-shirt and that kepa so hey, yeah, that's how far we come with him. Me and him, a relationship like this is so tight. And the second perspective is the second perspective of me being an academic and intertwining that with being a part-time events coordinator. And me being an academic, you will know. When you know, ukuthi ayikho, no matter how smart or brilliant the student is. But there is no student that gets 100% on an assignment, right? So definitely Nomachi is not going to get 100% on this assignment, because I have got points for him to fix on the next event or for the next segment of this show, because we know that Iteben was the first one. We happen to be the first one, so more like we're just guinea pigs, Jay. But again, nonetheless, we had a great experience. So I am going to do this review. I'm going to focus on 6 points. The venue that was chosen for the event. Pointless Billy, it's the MC that was chosen for the event. Pointless Tattoo, it's event coordination as a whole. And pointless 4, it's ticket price. Pointless 5 is the guest that was chosen for the event. And the point ES6, it's the time and performances that we were given there. Okay, let us start with the venue. You see, when you are doing an event, it is very important, number 1, understand your market. Who is your target market? Was the venue speaking to the chiller, to the chillers? Was the venue accommodative to all the chillers? I don't know. How did he chose that venue? But there is one thing that I certainly know for sure, that number 1, the venue was very far. I am a Durbanite. Izulu Theatre or Isibaya Casino is a very beautiful place, but for the Lanis. Yeah, for the Lanis. And my understanding is that Umachi is followed by abantu basekasi, abantu baselokishini, abantu abamachillers, abantu the laymen, you know, the layman people. So those are the kinds of people that follow Umachi. So now imagine a chiller that stays at Umlazi, having to travel all the way using public transport, Uber, whatever you name it, to go into Isibaya. It's very far. Maji, you could have chosen a central venue that is accessible, that where there is easy transport to reach, even for somebody who does not have transport. Or there are so many places that you could have looked into. I don't know who influenced you into choosing Isibaya. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's classy, but eyabelungu. Isibaya eyabelungu, eyamandiya. When you are doing a event yabantu bebala, then it's fine. Kodwa if you are doing an event yabantu abakulandelayo, then it's not good. You could have chosen maybe the Globe, Suncoast Casino, Playhouse Theatre, ICC, I don't know, but something that is central, somewhere where it's located, easier for people who don't even have transport, so that they can be able to get to your show. Yeah, about the venue. Let us talk about the event coordination itself. when I'm doing this, ukuthi vele vele it was amazing. Apart from ukuthi ngiyazithandela. Ewe ngiyazithandela la kuwe. Apart from ukuthi ngiyazithandela ke nje sidalo ke. Event coordination was brilliant. Jason did an amazing job, a stellar job there. When we arrived at the venue, you could see ukuthi people were ready, the crew was ready to serve, they were well positioned. You could see ukuthi yabona la. Yeah, zizokhipha-ke manje zizokhala like zikhalile vele zizokhala. So event coordination was perfect, and we walked inside the venue. The stage was beautiful. If there is one guy who can get people to stand on their feet and scream louder, then they can say yay, it's Mpopops. So he was perfect for the job. He did an amazing job. And then bese sikhuluma ngani? Sikhulume nge-ticket pricing. A ticket was 250 to get into the event. Omunye umuntu might think ukuthi that was a high price to pay to go and watch just one episode live and watch one performance and two comedians. But mina ngesingami, having the experience of coordinating ama events, there was a fair price. Nonetheless, even if bekuthiwa ticket price yakhona it was 1,000 rand, mina bengizoya because it was my chance to get to experience this thing live, live and learn, suck all the knowledge and the and the experience that I can suck from this guy, because I admire him so much. He inspires me so much. So I would have went even if the ticket was expensive. And considering the fact that it was at Isibaya, guys, we know Isibaya is an expensive place. So ticket pricing was very, very reasonable for me. I don't know about other people. If you were at the event, drop down below a comment and say what is your take on the price of the event itself. Okay. And now, inside the venue now, I have mentioned the MC was in Pop-Ups, that was on the posters, and there was also Uffisonen as a comedian. They did a stellar job, amazing work. We loved their performance. We were so happy. So we've touched based on the venue, the MC, and the event coordination. Okay, one thing that I would like to critique about the event coordination. I mean, like, you've got a theater that is packed full of people, and people that want to talk, that want to have their views, and you want to interact with these people. You cannot have two microphones. I don't know whether there were two or what, but I felt like the people who were running around to give people microphones who wanted to say something and talk, they were not enough. I saw two guys that were running around doing the running up and down with the microphones. It was not enough because it was taking them a long time to get to a person who's got their hand raised. And it just didn't work. Some of us had comments, some of us had questions, but because these guys were running around and it was just that was not good. At least if you know that the venue that you are choosing has got 4 or 5 sections, each and every section must have a runner with a microphone that is positioned in that section. Then when a person raises their hand up, because it wastes time when one person is going to run from one end to another to give a person a microphone. Okay, and now let us come to the let us go to the performances that were done there. I've already mentioned what is Fisonene was there, and Pop-Ups did a stellar job. And Babe Sotum was there. Oh my god. Babe Sotum. I don't know. He asked somebody, I don't know who's managing the channel comments and everything. A question was posed to the chillers. Who do we want in KZN? We mentioned a lot of artists. We even mentioned upcoming artists who are good. But babes, wololo. Sol Panduga told us we are running out of time. Babes wants to perform because it's going elsewhere. Only to give. Okay, let us leave Babes alone and the performance alone, but nonetheless, please, if people are talking to you on the channel, are commenting who do they want as their artists to entertain on the day, listen to them and at least choose one person who has received a highest number of nomination, because I mean, like, the event was sponsored. I don't think, and you are managed, bruh. You are good. I don't think that you would have struggled to get the artist you want. And you have interviewed most beautiful, brilliant artists that are from KZN in the channel. I'm sure that those artists would have loved to come and perform there at a reasonable fee. So next time, listen to the people. When they say we want so and so to come and perform, choose a person, choose a people's choice. You know how much important time is. You know, when you say the event is starting at 6, it's normal. It's Bantu time. We know that the event is starting at 6. Kota, literally, the event is starting at what? At 6:30. At least, if the event started, at least in something to 7. Kota, I have a suspicion about the late start of the event. Ukuthi, uyabona le guest yona, this guest that, yabona the guest yena, umakoti lo, I think he is the reason for the event to start late, because I could feel the panic in your voice, trying to be calm at the same time at the backstage, telling people to go and grab drinks and snacks. We're about to start, and you said we are starting at 7, but we did not start at 7 again, and then we started, keep on postponing time. I smell the fish. You guessed it. He late, son. And how are you going to start an event when the guest is late? And talking about that guest, Shem. The only thing I can say about Ungizwe Mchunu is that he did not represent. Yabona, Zulus are respectful. Zulus value to be honored and to be invited. If we see Vagasha Skavileyo and Umenyiwe as a Zulu person, it becomes a very, very important task, especially if you are invited and you are given an important task like the task that he was given. I felt like Ungizwe did not respect us as chillers and people who were there. He just did not respect the network. I don't know whether it's this thing, Esemakanda Etukuti, the moment we start becoming famous, the only thing that we think of is trending, and we forget to think about the value that you add in each and every task that is given to you, or in each and every invitation that you receive, or in each and every thing that you are asked to participate on and given an important task. I feel that Ungizwe disrespected that invitation in so many ways. Well, the rest, I won't divulge the rest. You will see it when they upload on the network. But Ungizwe just did not respect the chillers. The way he conducted himself, it was not right. I don't know if you understand how big MacG is and how important it is to go and sit next to him in a live audience and be asked questions, and people are willing to learn from you as you are sharing whatever it is that they were asking you about. And when you are failing just to do a simple task that you are being asked to do, what does it say about you? How does it say about your dignity? What does it even say about the people that you claim to be leading? What type of a leader are you if you're doing that? But that's not my place to say. And I also don't know what informed MacG to choose him as a guest. But nonetheless, the drama happened. And one thing that I loved about it, MacG, the whole crew on the stage showed us who MacG is. How do you handle such situations? And I learned a lot, and I appreciated everything that happened there and the brilliance that came from, Sol Penduga, you are such a star, Wenayas. Ghost lady, what an intelligent woman. Yes, now I know. Now I see why they need you in that platform and in that position, and being the ghost lady. Continue being the ghost lady and continue to be a wisdom that is carrying the man in that network in your shoulders whenever things, But then, that's it. So the last thing that I wanted to say to you, MacG, is that I did not get to hug you. I did not like that one bit. I am very, very angry with you. And in fact, you owe me a ticket to another event just for you running away from us. MacG, I don't know if you understand the value in what you are doing and the love that people are giving you and they've given you and they are showing you and that they are still going to show you as you move to other provinces. Mark G, please, you could have given us a moment with you after the event is finished, before babes perform or after babes perform. Stay, just greet two or few people, 3 or 4 people, and take a few pictures. You know, most we live in the social media space. We wanted to take pictures and kodwa-ke it's fine ngoba mina eyami nawe yamadoda ayipheli. Sizoyisort out. You are going to compensate me because I had to go through trouble just to get water to bath and come to your show. And when you vanish on me like that, no, 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 no. I'm gonna follow you around in all these events until I get that hug. So yeah, that is my review. But nonetheless, you are loved. And the second advice I would like to give you, listen to the people next time. Like I mentioned, akouze ne-artist abantu abayikhethileyo, interact with people. But then again, in the interaction part, I might be wrong because there was an after party, but mina, I didn't go to the after party. Mina nje bengizele eklasini ngafunda ngathola ulwazi ngajabula futhi. I was happy with everything. So maybe people who went to the after party, they really got an opportunity to interact with you and take pictures and everything. But oh no, how could I have missed an opportunity to have ihag kaSol? Uyazi phela uSol ihag yakhe nje yabona ile the way he's so cute and adorable. You could see ukuthi yabona mangathiwa ngithola ihag kaSol, ithatha zonke inkinga zami out of the window. It's that warm, soft hug there evele ikubambe ukuthi. But I could not get to receive that. But nonetheless, it's fine, guys. There might be a part 3 of this review because I might just start following you around. And there's just a high probability that when I'm actually vele uyangkolota amatikiti of 3 other events for the fact that awunghaganga. Bye bye. I love you guys and I love Maggie.